Sonic. He's blue, and that's a neat color. Kind of overrated, but still decent. But I mean, what do I know? I'm a guy that likes the color green. I'm pretty sure we all know that Sonic has been through some rough times, and many people have reasons for why that is. One of the popular ones being that he was specifically made to be a mascot for the 90s, where everything was radical, smooth, and sunny D. And obviously, Sonic, by the looks of it, seems to resemble that time period pretty well. So once it ended, Sonic wasn't seen as the cool guy anymore. Instead, was seen to be pretty immature and obnoxious. And cringe. I, for one, didn't really mind his personality staying the same. In fact, I find that it makes him more interesting as a character. Plus, tons of characters with cocky and dumb personalities that were created way before Sonic still get love to this day because of their personality. So it's a bit confusing on why Sonic was seen as an obnoxious, stupid asshole. But either way, Sonic fans were not happy, so Sega made some changes. For the worst. In short, the giant, big-brained head of people at Sonic Team decided to make everything hilariously edgy. And when that didn't end up working, Sonic basically went from being fun, corny, and stupid to just stupid. Nowadays, Sonic is just a generic cartoon character that makes dumb jokes that only toddlers would laugh at. Which I will admit does make sense. I mean, he was made for kids after all. But my god, I don't even think a single child would be entertained by him saying fucking Baldy McNose hair. So in short, Sonic had a giant identity crisis that threw him and his fanbase for a giant loop. Some people want an obnoxious Sonic, some people want the cheesy Sonic, some want him to be silent, or cartoony, or arrogant, or kind. And I, for one, don't really care. I mean, I obviously don't like how Sonic acts today, but I don't play Sonic games for the fucking story. In fact, I don't even like a single Sonic characters except for Knuckles and maybe Vector sometimes. I like him in the comics. He's pretty neat there. But anyway, shitting on Sonic is not what this video is about, so what if I told you that Sonic's cocky personality was not the entire reason on why he was popular in the 90s? I mean, it was a pretty huge reason in terms of like advertising and shit. But I think the main reason was because of the levels. Let's be honest here, Sonic had some of the most badass level ideas and still manages to do so to this day. It's not this Mario shit where you get to play through the same level, copy and paste it over and over for the entire game. In Sonic, you had to go through levels like a giant chemical facility, widespread ruins in a futuristic garden, a Stardust Speedway, a wacky workbench, a metallic madness. Shit doesn't work as well. And that's not even the end. There's a lot here, and every single game has its own way of making it aesthetically pleasing. Like in Sonic 1, for example. Shit on it all you like, but you gotta admit that its style and levels were ahead of its time. The first level, Green Hill, as much as I hate seeing it nowadays, it's still brilliant as a concept. The grass, the trees, the checkered dirt resemble this 80s vaporwave aesthetic. It's fucking cool. And you see this look throughout every single level in the game, and it gives them so much more personality and style. I mean, let's be honest, would you really want to go through an underwater labyrinth if it looked like this? No, you wouldn't. You gotta add that yellow and green so it'll pop out. Now, as cool as this style was, it unfortunately then transitioned into Sonic 2 in return for making things more detailed, colorful, etc. So instead of making an alright idea look cool, they just made actual cool ideas, and then they propelled them by making them look nice, play nice, and sound nice. So it's like doubling the cool, which is something you should be expecting in your goddamn sequel. Sonic 2 was also the first Sonic game that stood out in terms of music. I mean, Sonic 1 had some pretty catchy tunes, but Sonic 2... And meanwhile, Sonic 3 and Knuckles took the good things from Sonic 2 and fucking tripled it. Like, what? How do you do that? Levels were now even more colorful than detailed, and this time the backgrounds got more attention. There was some neat background work in Sonic 2, but look at Defect Zone. Like, what? These people are insane. Now, in thought, this sounds like the perfect progression in looks. But if you want me to be honest, I still kinda miss the vibe that Sonic 1 gave me. Just the look of that game was so unique and cool. If only there was another Sonic game that had that neat retro 80s look. Oh shit, there is! It's called Sonic CD, and it's my third favorite Sonic game. Yes, I'm fucking crazy! This game is just so unique with how it looks. It takes the aesthetic that Sonic 1 had and builds upon it, creating an actual art piece. Every level has this abstract style to it, which was definitely unique for the time. I mean, some of these backgrounds here look like they were made by fucking Picasso. Or whoever else draws abstract shit. Actually, let me look up some abstract artists. Maybe they've done some good stuff. Okay. Here we have Jackson Pollock. He just threw a bunch of shit everywhere. You know, maybe I'm not looking at the big picture. There has to be some good stuff out there. Huh. This guy built a giant dick. So in short, Sonic CD is fucking great. It has Sonic. It has Metal Sonic. It has my second most favorite soundtrack on the planet. Seriously, it's fucking hot. And that's it. I'm done talking about how good these games are, right? Not exactly. Because aside from making your level look good, you gotta make it play good too. I mean, these are video games we're talking about. You can't just make your burger be really two good-looking buns and then just move on with your day. You gotta add that lettuce, those tomatoes, that meat. What I'm trying to say is that you gotta make your experience feel smooth so that the player can comment, wow, this is fucking sick. But another thing is that you can't just do that lazily, alright? Adding a bunch of speed boosters and loops will not do the job done. That's how you make a fucking Mario Maker level, for shit's sake. You gotta add new stuff, unique stuff. It doesn't have to necessarily be related to speed, but it's gotta be fun. And you might be saying to yourself, well, yeah, no shit, you make your level cool by making it look good, play good, while at the same time making it sound good. Well, what if I said that these 2 pages of me rambling about random shit was just a build-up for me to talk about the best Sonic level in existence? Yep. That's it. It's pretty good, right? In its 180p quality. This is Dust Hill Zone, an unused zone from Sonic 2. There's no actual evidence for why it was unused, but the common consensus was that it was replaced by Mystic Cave, which was definitely for the better. You know what? Never mind. So a couple years later, a fellow called Christian was in the middle of developing Sonic CD, the mobile version. And he saw this level and he was like, damn, this looks like shit. Let me make it better. Bam! Oh my god! So much style, so much personality, so much cool. And once he presented his ideas to Sega, they were like, what the hell is this? Cool stuff? Nah, man, we can't have this in our video game. We gotta make money. Scrap that shit. And so it was cancelled. Again. So, yeah. Apparently the coolest Sonic level never made it to an official Sonic game. And that's just fucking sad. The idea was brought back again to Sonic Mania, but to no hope. There is no actual way that this idea would appear into an actual Sonic game. Wait. What the fuck? It actually made it in? Oh yeah, this level, my god, it's good. First off, the visuals are fantastic. The background obviously takes a page from Sonic 2 with how stunningly detailed it is, while the foreground takes notes from Sonic 1 and CD with its abstract aesthetic, and just everything else here is filled with personality and charm and badassery. Wait, that's a fucking word? This can't be right. Maybe spell check, it just isn't working. Holy shit, it is. On the other hand, the way this level is designed is actually brilliant. Despite it being really short, there's a lot you can do here. If you really want to explore it, that level doesn't completely deny you from doing so, and instead rewards you with power-ups, special stage locations, etc. But if you want to just run through it, it's still really fun. In fact, it's meant to be speedrun, so you can have fun either way. And speaking of speedrunning, check out this trick that I can most definitely perfect. First try, baby. Well, that doesn't really count. Shit. Just, come on. But come on, do the trick. Ah, there we go. Superb. Make sure to leave a like, guys. Music here is also fucking great. Usually, desert music in video games sound more traditional, but here the music almost has a mix of jazz and hip-hop, while using a bit of rap here and there as heard in Knuckles' version of Act 1. I have no idea what he's saying. I'm not complaining because this shit slaps. I know to some it might not fit with the environment, I guess, but keep in mind that this level's half bar-based, hence the name, Mirage Saloon. So it's not too out of the ordinary to have this kind of music, considering that this kind of stuff plays during bars and shit. And speaking of bars, oh my god, the concept of this level is fucking great. A saloon in a desert, like fuck, that's sick. And the gimmicks, they complement the idea so well. You can bounce on these stars or whatever. There's these water hydrant things, I don't, but they can create a water trail which you can run, which is badass. There's these sand loops that disappear, piano keys that bounce you up. You can shoot yourself out of a gun. There's these chairs, I don't know why they're here, I don't know how they're here, but you can spin on them, look at them go. Everything, just everything here is just so cool. Ah!